or Shalonda. Anyways, okay. I'm back with another video. I don't know how long it's gonna be because yeah. So I'm contemplating if I should go to I don't know, the hospital or not. Just in case this is some weird stuff that's going around that's like chemical warfare or something, I should probably. It's just annoying at this point. Like I don't feel like weak or anything. I just feel like it's annoying. Like anytime you're gonna be able to like move your neck or something like this, it's annoying. Also, I feel like somebody is trying to, okay, say, yeah, one story down. So I was hearing your story or a story or something like this. So I feel like somebody, that could be something like somebody is just almost there when it comes to some type of ascension. Or also I was hearing, I mean, I don't know, I was hearing like somebody could have fell off of a building. That's like a story, like high, okay. But I was also thinking like somebody could have dropped somebody down to a lower level of something, like who you registered or what you registered to. And this could be like whatever this is. It's like somebody, I think somebody want to show somebody that, oh, you're not where you said, you're not where you said you were or something. So it's like I told you, the people that somebody brought in is going to be the ones that take them down. So if you think about like a dynamic duo, like in these days, like a best friend combo, we just using this as an example, all right? Because again, we just use that as an example. So you know, everybody, I can't really pick up on who came into like fame as best friends or something like this, but you know, everybody knew about, we'll just use Oprah as an example because she had Stedman, which was like her, you know what I'm saying, her man or whatever. And then she had her best friend. And these people were famous and we got to see them in images with her and stuff like this throughout the time. So like that. So for some of us, this case, whatever these new creatures or these beings that are consuming these individuals, it's gonna be like your husband is the one that's gonna take you. Like you are the conduit, or I'm the God. It could be the devil. Like because people put God and devil together. That's gonna be the one that try to take me down, okay? Or the Antichrist or whatever. Or like I said, for some people it's your other half, your spouse, your husband or your wife or your other half. Like if you guys have been, or your best friend, you know, you was best friends all this time, and you know, there's like changes or something happening. I feel like whatever this is that somebody that I have right now is to show something like, yeah, you are a conduit of the government or the heavens or something. And usually if you're on this earth, if something happens to you, like we already get the, like this could also be like cutting a cord too. Like we get the message and the reason why you were okay. I feel like somebody's trying to, you know, manipulate that as if you're not as healthy as you think, or you know, because people might hear me say like I don't normally get this, or I don't get sick, or I've never had an STD, and they're trying to create a way to do that or say it's a lie. So like I said, I don't know everything. I'm still having a human experience on this earth. But to me, you know, if nobody never told me that I was a part of anything or something like this, then I'm just assuming that my body just heals itself. There's a secret program or something like this where, you know, because of what we have, they could be doing, but testing us with chariot energy in reverse, that is their responsibility to clean up their messes after they make them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So some of you could have been tested on and stuff all your life. You never even knew this, or you might have caught in the darkness something moving in your room, or somebody walking out your room and you thought it was just your parent or something strange or something like this, okay? All right, so it could be something like this. Like these are lifetime positions, like a Supreme Court person, okay? These are like lifetime positions. So I don't know. Like I said, everything is kind of corrupt, or there's some kind of demon or demonic energy that is somewhere in some higher realm. I don't know how it got, because I keep on hearing that glacier something, like something glacier national park or something, and I haven't heard that in a minute. So what I was thinking is somebody could have been waiting in that area for someone. Something could have happened to that person, because I think over there in that area was also where that we picked up on, like last year, a man that could have got pushed to his death or something, but they didn't die. Somebody got pushed, like maybe this is what this is coming from. Somebody could have got pushed down over a balcony, but it was like only a story, and the person ended up like still surviving, but they could have been, paralyzed. This could also be why, and I could have been really closely connected to that person, and they're trying to connect back with me, and so I could have been feeling, or could be feeling, some things that they were feeling when they were in peril. Okay, so it's something like this, right? Okay, a lot of times I know that, like, very people that's very much connected to me over the years, they can cause me, if they're very powerful, or these like kingpins, or other energies, presidential, like if they can't get my if they can't get my attention, these are like people that have had, they're worldwide known, whether it's good or bad. Some of these people could be even serial killers, right? It doesn't matter. These are people that are, their name has rung bells, like everybody in the world know their names or something like this, right? Nobody specifically on any level, but I know that when they get into some shit, they can make me feel things, you see, that don't got nothing to do with me. And so a lot of times when I go in, when I get in pain, I don't really like to take pain pills. I don't like to take medication or anything like this. So I will sit there and let something over. But this, whatever this is, okay, it just don't seem like it's going nowhere. Like, I've had my back go out probably 3 times in the past 3 years, like the lower back, but I've never had anything like this, okay, in my upper neck area. And I was thinking like, oh, heart attack, it don't, but it's like my chest, my back, my neck, my arms, all the way down. So I'm just thinking like it's not affecting, like I'm just annoyed, because I like to get up when I want to get up, sit down when I want to sit down. You know what I'm saying? It's like super annoyed. But it also makes me tap into something deeper or something like this. It helps me when I fight off an illness or a virus or a feeling or something. It makes me a little bit more stronger. So somebody could be prolonging this shit out, so I had to go to the hospital. I mean, this could be also a sign for me. Somebody trying to get my attention. You need to go get something checked out or something like this. So I'm debating if I'm going to go ahead and take some time out today and just do that, okay? I just don't like when, especially I don't really do much. So the one thing or the two things that I do that are very important to me, like these readings and stuff like this, I feel like it's important to me and maybe other people. It annoys me that I can't just, freely go do it. Like I'm just, okay? And I don't know if even I was hearing that somebody's like, oh, that's what you get. Like somebody trying to say like, you just be sitting there all day, you're not doing anything or something like this or whatever. And also I'm hearing that too. Like somebody saying this is somebody that knocked every opportunity out of your hand during your season of gain or harvest or mine, right? And then they're saying, oh, you're not doing anything. It's like, no, I'm just waiting for my next assignment, because either God got me still on this assignment that you're trying to take away from me, or there's something else coming in. So some of us are not just regular beings on this earth to be doing what everybody else is doing. And that's just what that is. I feel like everything just hit me at one time. The realization of how the world really been working, who around me, having to fight this battle, fight battles for other people being on my energy. Also, there's people that could have been in my energy, like forcibly. They don't respect boundaries or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like a clearing of that, like even one person probably could not even do. But I feel like this is also why somebody is keeping somebody's channel low or something like this, because of who these people could be that could get exposed. Okay, so I was kept on thinking about, I can't get the picture of, oh, and shout out to, cause I just went to, not even a shout out, but I'm just don't know what Starbucks doing playing like this. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you, I don't know what they doing playing like this. This something lilac lavender something matcha tea. Look, okay, and it got me a little bit perked up. I don't know. I mean, I just the flavor alone, like, I don't know, this shit is good. Okay, so I just had to go ahead, and it got purple. But it also made me think about the grandmother. That's the grandmother energy that was in reverse on the table. It's still on the table right now. And also it made me think about somebody wanting to be able to a girl went to jail or something, or somebody went to jail um or for helping her grandmother cross over. So I don't know, that could be a good and a bad thing. With this some good shit, I guess, a way out. um mm, um yeah, it almost tastes like, when you get your, I can't remember what, maybe it's like Tricks or something like this. I mean, not really, but it's giving me a certain cereal. Once, it's the kind of cereal that you eat and you want to drink the milk afterwards, because I put ice in my milk. I put ice in my cereal because the milk is never cold enough. I like rice milk with my cereal. So if I eat cereal, yeah, I put ice in my milk. And then I put the milk, I put ice, and then I put the cereal. Okay? But this is it's kind of giving me that kind of flavor a little bit. All right. So that was one thing. All right. And then we got to get back over here to the man, because sometimes my cards be seared in my forehead. And throughout the day, I just keep on picking up on something. So somebody wants us to talk about this, because it's almost like you might not know that you have a sister, or if your papa was a Rolling Stone, as they rolled through here, would I talk about first generation or second generation or zero generations? Excuse me. If these are these kind of conduits or whatever on in this country here, they don't die, they multiply. When you was like 10 years old or something like this, or when I was like 10 years old, the version of my father that I seen at 10 years old could have been taken, moved somewhere else. You understand? A new faculty, like they have now the new Green Deal or whatever, a new faculty placed there to be in that same, you may not notice the slight difference, but this is what I'm saying. Okay, like I said, these other people could become navigators, or when they can't stay here no more because they keep getting hunted down, because I'm hearing somebody say everywhere I go. People could be getting hunted down, or either I was hearing somebody is gloating because I heard, and I'm feeling good because everywhere they go, somebody always wanted your light or my light. Okay, somebody is sick. All right. And now somebody's rubbing it in your face that everywhere they go, they've stolen your light. And everywhere they go, they feeling loved for the first time. But this person is wicked. They don't deserve to get that kind of love because they don't give it. All right. So somebody is doing something like this. Like they're saying, I'm feeling good. They feel like they have your favorite car, your vehicle, a home or a house or a title or something that you're supposed to have. And they're gloating about it, okay? Something that they're not supposed to have. It's something that it would be sick. Like, this would be somebody like taking off somebody else. I mean, they don't like their nose, so they cut off their nose and they put somebody else's nose on. And everybody knows that you didn't even get a nose surgery. You didn't get a rhinoplasty or whatever you call it. You got somebody else's nose on. That looked like the nose of that girl that went missing 5 months ago, that we went to school with, bitch. That's what you got on. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this, okay? So I was wondering if one of these Papa was a Rolling Stones version of a father, went somewhere else and had another group of kids, or had another group of kids before you or me. And these people go into the CIA, or they get these positions in government or other underworldly or upper chambers, because what they know, what they've seen, what they've experienced, how they view the world. These might not even be gifts, it just could be experience. And so the chosen ones, or the ones that God was going to raise up in the end, these antichrists, they could become a part of the antichrist, where they hate the way you shine, they hate having to look at you all the time, they hate spying on you. Also, somebody has opened up a door to like my brain to a group of people that they programmed to, at one point they loved looking or watching or something, or they love me, but they hate me, but they still have that access to me or my mental or my thoughts or what I'm about to do or something like this, right? They hate looking at me, but they have to, or they, so these are people that's registered in some kind of something where they can watch you or me, okay? And this is causing them to be able to set somebody up, do something like this, cause them to be harmed more, cause them to be harmed in different ways, maybe cause them to be harmed and not healed. I told you these could be these prisoners that found a mental way to combine with science and technology, making some other kind of way of speaking, so that they can rise above and they can take over some type of prison or robot facility or something. Okay? So I was wondering if, because I keep hearing something about some panties with some stuff on it or something, and also somebody don't know that your first generation father could have went to jail, false claims about sexual abuse, but they needed to get this person away from you, or they needed to, they could have blackmailed a father or something like this for him to walk away from you. Somebody's father could have maybe been very intelligent, or like, what do you call, like autistic or something like this, okay? Where they could be very intelligent, so their brain could be used by others. But people, and when you see autistic people, you're seeing that they have like a some kind of impediment or some type of problem, right? They're not functioning like so-called regular people. Asperger's or something like this. They may have strange things that they do or something like this, but their brains are very powerful. So again, the rise of mental illness, mental health, ADHD. ADHD could be the last one that they just did that makes it, the brain waves are, they're imperfect or something like this, right? But it's whatever they were able to, like adrenochrome or something, like whatever they were able to produce off of all these children that was getting diagnosed with this. It's something about the mental. It may not even be nothing wrong with these kids at all, but to keep the eye on them and be able to extract from them is something that they've created off of these ADHD children's energy that is, I don't know, has something to do with whatever this is, okay? So I don't know how you could look at that or whatever, right? I don't know if this got something to do with like the CDC or something. And also I was driving past somebody every day. I keep on getting license plates that like be seared. And yesterday, I think it was the day before yesterday, it was Florida. The day before that, it was Georgia. And then Florida. And then today it was Georgia, and we in Wisconsin. So I barely see those license plates around. All right. And 10 could be significant. Okay. Also, somebody wants somebody to go into something. This could be a vault, a hidden passage, something like that. Like somebody wants somebody to go in something, to retrieve something, get something, do something. Okay, now I'm not getting the clear message just yet today, okay, as to what this is. But it's like somebody got to be sent into somewhere. I don't know if this is a facility. I don't know if there's something that's abandoned. You know how like on The Walking Dead, because I've been seeing a lot of like preparedness videos about, you know, preparing food, dehydrating food, you know, packaging food and stuff like this again, okay? And I noticed that it's time for me to rotate my pantry, my forever pantry in the basement too, because we probably got like hundreds of cans of stuff down there that are outdated. And I don't know if I should just move them to the side and just start on another thing, because, you know, shit hit the fan. You'll be mad if you threw away 200 cans of something, you know, when, you know, you might have to have that shit one day, you know? So, I've been picking up on that. Okay. And I was wondering if this girl, if you have a sister or something, I don't call them sisters because I don't know these people. But if there is other children that were produced, I call them hillbillies for me because my dad's name is Billy or William. So I could be the mountain or the strength card, okay? And these could be hillbillies where they're more hit, you know, Whatever I was created of is different. It just is. It could be, it could be like the time, the elements and everything that was being used at that particular time. And that could be, like I said, people could be in the hills or in other places talking about this, looking at you thinking you're pathetic and saying, look at this person, I could do better than that, just give me the position. But they have all the information about what you're supposed to be doing, but these people are blocking me or you from having that information ourselves, so we can be, because it's okay to be doing whatever you want to do or something, but when God pull you up to do something on this earth and it's that, you need to be probably sticking close to that. So it's kind of it's like kind of grotesque to know that somebody is trying to stop you from, you know what I'm saying, that type of work. Okay. But you know that there's got to be something big if people are wasting their time doing that. So this takes it away from something being personal as well. I feel like it takes it away from something being personal. It was already personal. This is something else. Okay. It's just like pure hate or something like this. Okay. So there could be if you had a Rolling Stone father. Okay. So that means if for me, that'd have been 44 years. I mean, 34 years ago. Okay. When I was 10, that would have been 34 years ago, supposedly, allegedly, right? And so that means that if this father moved to like another country or city or something like this, they could have produced other children. I'm saying it's more about men too, because I'm saying it's more about men too, because they can still produce in their old age. They can be 80 years old and still, you know, produce children. Women, there's a cutoff, allegedly. Men oh pause. Men oh pause. Pause. Men in the O. In the world. Also, somebody is saying that something is going to be hard without you. These people are arrogantly, prudently, something vigorously trying to send somebody out of something that belongs to them or something that they have to be a part of, and they gonna learn something, okay? Or these people, this group, or whatever this is. Because whatever they're trying to push you out of, they're about to push themselves right into how they wanted me or you to feel, that you didn't bow and you didn't break, and they gave you everything. They threw everything, including the kitchen sink. How about the sick somebody? A sickness? I don't know. And you still prevail, okay? Somebody is going to be, whatever this is, somebody's going to be able to go on and still do this, and these people are going to be stuck in a perpetual rounds of what they wanted to do to some person, because it's so rotten, it's just so nasty. The stench is raising up into the heavens, or already has. It's something, it could be even something on someone. Now, this don't necessarily have to be a smell on someone. We talk a lot about people's odors and all this stuff. This is something else, okay? It's like somebody trying to cover up a dead body or something, then, you know, in a wall or something, and then it starts seeping out, you know, something like that, okay? So I was wondering with those ladies that sent that, it's like they're looking, and somebody could be even a clone of me, or this somebody is using my identity. And so it's the lady with the short black hair. These ladies' hair do look like this. Somebody got some golden hair, golden locks or something. Somebody got dark, short, black afro, okay? And then somebody else got a bob, like a bob in their hair. They might even look like a man with this bob on. Because I think that somebody could be. Now, I could be a woman. And remember how we pulled that card and I said, why is this one person sticking their head out? Because if this is this, savage intuition, that person could be using my identity or my blueprint or my, it's something that imprinted. Like somebody is using that scent or they're using that something here. Okay. Not only they obsess with the energy, okay, they say it's love or cousins or friends or some, but somebody is obsessed with the energy or mind. This could be also, these could be one of these bushes or one of these weapons of mass destruction that was hidden by the Bush family or something like this, because they got something twisted, man. Somebody got something twisted over there with that. Okay, I don't know how far, what this shit is. Okay, maybe even my time in tech is something strange about that. We just gonna get off that for right now. But that person could be really a male too. So it was saying women up there, and we seen the whoa part away, and we just seen men. And I said, well, damn, why it seemed like this person in the middle is a girl? Because that could be me. Okay. But somebody else is using my energy, so that's not me. That could be a male that's got all my documentation saying that they're gifted and da 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 da. Somebody could have just hid my stuff off, because if there was some kind of program, somebody had me as like a study piece or as the thing to play with, instead of somebody that was supposed to be learning about these life forms and be able to stop them in the future if something got out of hand. Well, they're out of hand. And the only one that would have been able to stop them is me. But they left me out of the science program. We're just making up something. I'm just saying, just say that. And they left me out of the science program all this time. So I don't know what the fuck to do. And it was done on purpose. They thought they was getting ahead by doing this. And then now they're going to see that you didn't do anything but put all of y'all behind. It's something like this. So like my body was never supposed to be touched or studied on, but they threw me in as the sacrifice or something like this, instead of being one of the top rangers in this group of people that would be having these skills today. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. So this could be the fact here, and all this could be, that's why I said people need to be, it ain't about being LGBTQ and them. I'm talking about these people that have been with people all this time and hid their sexuality, not their curiosity, not because they like to have sex with the other sex, but they still in love with men or women, or they like the way they smell, or they know where they belong. Like, I'm gonna be with them, yeah, but I'll be sleeping with men, but you know, I love women. You know, I'm talking about somebody that wants to hide. They think everybody should not be in access to their secret that they've been hiding. Somebody could be in the closet. This is all pertaining to somebody ruining you because they've been in the closet all this time, and they needed to ruin you to make it seem like you're just such a horrible husband or wife, and that's why they had to do what they did to you instead of owning up to what they are. This can even be a witch or a ward, somebody own whatever you are. Don't even have to have nothing to do with your social security number, your sexuality. This can be somebody that like hangs out with, or with people that's like prideful about it, or oh, just let it all hang out or something. And this person, you know, been lying all this time. It's something weird like this. Okay, so there could be a sister that was setting up the father to go down for a fall, but the sister is obsessed. The sister could be a transgender with a phallic, and she's obsessed with the sister that's a girl with a vagina. Do you understand what I'm saying? And there's a group of these women that want to lock this father up, because this father could also be the same type of species as you, and they could have been sending a new species as me or you out here, because remember, that girl in the middle was green, and the man that they put at the bus stop was green too. Okay, and not necessarily you were supposed to be with this father or this version of your father, but you could have he could be a Lord of hosts, and there could be another person that was coming. Just put it like that, because I be seeing the world in a kaleidoscope view. I'm trying to let y'all understand it. Okay, so and I feel like that's what they wanted. They wanted somebody to be lowly on the ground, but have a brain that can see this shit bigger than them. So they kind of have to bury you, because if you get into the field, you're going to be righteous and you're going to be true, and I'm going to be fair. Right? And these people don't get to abuse whatever this system is that they were abusing before. So it makes sense a little bit, right? But yeah, so a lot of people be like, this is a sister of yours, and you might be looking at who was raised in a house with you, could very well be. But what they're not saying, with a lot of these tarot readers that's experienced, and they know exactly what the fuck this shit is, they're a part of it, and things like this. they're not telling you those parts, that this is something that they're doing derogatory towards a group of people that are probably original people on this land, and this was another part of Christ coming to preserve or to capture or get all the fossils or all the information or all the bodies of these people and collect them up and make sure that they're, in order for this land to even continue to prevail, that this shit is protected. It's like more valuable than a fucking president, because they come and go. All right. So it's like these are conduits, or it keeps what it is what keep the real lights on, or the spiritual light, or something like this. These particular people of light, not light workers, because light workers could also be people that work on people with the light to steal the light. So it's a strong delusion, or Satan deceiving the rest of the world against somebody or one thing, and you wouldn't even think, like, nobody's waking up saying, why are we even paying attention to this person? Regardless of what you think about the person. Like, yeah, okay, they got a lot going on. Everybody else do too. Oh, the person is lazy. Other people is too. Like, what the fuck? Why are we, nobody's waking up thinking like deeper about a situation here. But there's a group of women that they could have even gotten rid of these males, so the males will be connected to me, and that they entertain these males for the past 5 to 7 years or something like this, distorted them away from their God or who they were here to serve. Maybe got gifts, maybe even went behind these people and used their foreign intelligence to siphon stuff about you and this male and other people that they didn't even know. Okay. And so now these women got these men out the way, and they want to consume. I'm picking up, it's something like either somebody got energy like me, like a Sigma female, something like this, but also more masculine. It's the way they do it with, like, to bring a man to their knees with finances. Do you get what I'm saying? And then sit there and say, you know, like, you don't got nothing going on for yourself or something like this. We independent women, but the independence came from them taken from you or me or the men that were connected to you that were holding on to things that were for me or you today. All right. So this could be why our 3 of Cups keeps coming up in reverse with these fates. So even if this is like, you know, we talk about like Gaia and the Greek or Roman gods or whatever and stuff like this, like Zeus and them, how they put the people's hands in the fates. They cannot, the fates are done for. It's almost like the Pope, what is somebody, if they found out Christ was on this earth or Jesus was here, who the fuck still want to look at the Pope? If everybody knew that Jesus was here. We're using the Pope because I guess it's the best thing. It just fit right in there, because this is kind of like what we're talking about. And we see the worship that the Pope gets around the world, almost like Michael Jackson. I mean, you could still, Michael and Janet is great, but you still, people would probably still have to really kind of think a little bit. If Janet was over here performing and Michael was next door performing, you know what I'm saying? But we have to admit that Michael's shit is going to get the better turnout. Even though some people might have to, just, you know what I'm saying? Damn, do I want to go over here? It's at the same time. Why y'all do that? You know, you're going to have to pick, you know? But what you gonna have to say is that Michael's shit is gonna get the bigger turnout. It just is what it is. Now, it's something about these people or these groups. It's like something is here to fight back against these antichrists, or to his several heads. The antichrist could be using witches in reverse. The Antichrist could be using the LGBTQ movement. The Antichrist could be using many things, but there's some, or this could be like an Asmodeus energy as well. The 3-headed dog energy, where Somebody knows that it's an end between you and them, but they're at a distance. They're still trying to use things around you and people around you to keep you stuck, keep your leg broken, your neck broken or something. You can't move. You can't keep money out your pocket, keep your car broken. You know, it's going to be shit like this happen. Somebody trying to keep somebody contained. Okay? It's something like this. And these women and these family members also are trying to keep their spot or keep something, so they're offering up a man. Okay, this man could, like, again, this man could have protect you from lots of attacks when you was younger, but they could be saying that this person did these attacks. But I think that what we're seeing is the ancestors. Somebody feels like the ancestors were in the upright when they did whatever they did to that poor baby that's in that ancestors card that we had on the board last night. They're upholding that this is the way. And that was 3 ancestors cards that came out. The 2 with the generations and the DNA with the snake on it. One was in upright and one was in the reverse. And then we had the one with the baby on there that was getting butchered, or somebody that was getting butchered since a child. There could be many like you or me out there, but none of them suffered the abuse because they were on the program. The thing was to have the one off the program. So when all these millions of people got together under different names and under guises to attack this person, no one would say anything. Like, this is very advanced. I mean, even if this is a masculine or something, or my masculine or something, and or their family or this community or whatever this shit is, I mean, it's very, but for people that's on that level, that's looking to y'all or looking to them like that, I can see a little bit higher. That's not going to help me from being physically abused, I'm seeing, or something like this, or bothered or poisoned or whatever like this. But it's almost like that's all you got. I don't know. It's weird like that. Like, because I've been able to spot what you actually use to try to produce this thing. Yeah, okay. Because when they took those boys in high school, when I told you that they went to, they got into some trouble, got pulled over and got taken to jail, my boyfriend and his friends, they could have took them into, they could have seen that these boys were like smart or intelligent, or they had some type of intelligence. They could have took these people and started them in some kind of program. The CIA, they could have put them in something instead of messing up their record or whatever. Okay. I also was hearing that a lot of these storylines that I was picking up afterwards, like something in the trunk or something, what some of these people in this community was doing is they were finishing off older versions or models of me. Like, somebody cloned me or somebody so many times that when I heard about that, like, oh, they got caught with something in the trunk. It makes you wonder, you know, do you really know somebody in front of you, or do you know how this world works? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody could have told you they got caught with something in the trunk or something, but it's like, what was that? Like, somebody, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because I think that this is nothing new. It's taking me back to even one guy that I used to talk to, and he ended up going to jail, and they said he hung himself in jail. I don't even remember what his name is. I can't remember what his name was. Light skinned dude, cute. But I know that this was years ago. But I was probably like, I didn't have a kid yet, so somewhere between like 15 and 17, probably around the time when me and my boyfriend broke up, and I went out to go see what was out there. For like 2 years, I think we broke up, a year or two. But yeah, or maybe his name was Dante or something. I don't know what his name was. I can't remember. But he was probably too old for me. But I was talking to him or whatever. And And I remember being at home in my room when I found out they was like, girl, you know that dude we talking to or something like this. And I'm like, what? Because I really liked him. But I knew it was what the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? I really liked him, but I knew it was what it was. Put it like that. That's the perfect way to describe what that was. Um so I don't know why I'm thinking about this. Like they haven't this thing what they did to Epstein it's nothing new. Or the other girl, Sandra Bland, is nothing new. Is what I'm hearing too. So this was it's a weaponized human beings in a very subtle, cunning way of type of warfare. Very patient. You know how they say the elite or the Illuminati is very patient. They plan things out 30 and 40. Well, there you go. So even though I'm not going to give them that name, I don't know what it is. I'm just saying this, whatever this is, that's what they do. So there could have been somebody that been staging this all their life. Somebody could have been a child, but they had the brain. They was like, you thought they was 9 years old in class with you, but their brain capacity was higher than that because this was a reincarnated elder or person or older person that came back to do whatever they were going to do to somebody that was in the real, like you or I could have just been a regular kid. Regular, like you didn't have no superpowers. People could have been waiting for you to bust them out. You just was a regular kid that your senses is on 10 because you could be the son of a god. But these people were weaponized, or these are weapons of mass destruction. Weapons of mass destruction, I've come to the conclusion that these are people that are sprinkled all over our nation. And they can cause mass trauma or something to relationships, people's lives, other things. You understand? They're not just using weapons of mass destruction on anybody or anything. Usually they're things that are solid already when it comes in and it starts to tear it apart, like a family or something like this, okay? Or they feel like they need to show you something even though they was involved with it too. So somebody is weird like this. Like these are secret people, like Men in Black. They come up to your family members, pop up on them and offer them something, like the dude in Willy Wonka that wanted the fucking ticket or whatever. I never understood how he got up in there. Do you? Wasn't he in the damn chocolate factory? Whatever his name was. How he was up in there and he didn't know, he couldn't just find out what the hell the secret thing was by himself. He was in there, wasn't he? I think so. Because I'll have to watch it again, but I could have sworn that he, like whenever they finished like going through a mission, or they finished going through a world in the Wonderland, in the chocolate factory, or a section of the chocolate factory, that he would come up to him again and whisper something again. I don't think that he was whispering at him at home and on the way there and the day he got there. I think he was there at the gates when they was opening up the gates. But for some reason, I think that he was in the movie too, like throughout the scenes. I don't know. I'll have to watch it again because that was one of my favorite movies, y'all. First time I watched it was in school when we was reading the book. Sometimes I just be wishing I could go back to those moments. Like, I wouldn't want to go back to that. Like, I think I was probably like 9 years old or something when we was reading that book in school. But I always would like to go back to school sometimes back then. Because to me, I had the best life ever almost. But that's why I'm saying it's almost like, besides a couple of kinks, but there was always something going on where I couldn't see to me, or somebody, or like I told you with this baby, somebody is claiming that you got mauled, you got something when you were little and you're unclean and unholy and something like this, but this person was the one that it happened to. This other sister, let's go back to this other sister or this other family member is who that happened to, and slowly they've been watching you and staking out you and even knocking down people that protected you so that they can finish taking all the rest of everything from you. They probably already took your third eye. They took your Ace of Cups. They took, you know what I'm saying? They got the money. They know everybody that owe you money. They've been checking, making a list and checking it twice. And this is going to be how somebody got the man or the woman. Even if this man or woman thought that they was going to wait and let this person carry out this scheme because this shit is crazy. Or they found out about this scheme at the last minute, and then the person, well, you incorporated with it because you was with me when I went to go sign that one thing. Well, I didn't know that that's you signing. Whatever, however this happened. These people will take the person out. It don't matter how bad they wanted that person, because they wanted that person because they was connected to you. And once they got what they got what they wanted from that person, and now some of these people are missing. So we got the fates in reverse here. All right, and then we got the devil. Now again, see with the devil here with the one eye? Something like this could have even happened to your father. Or somebody could be saying your father is the devil. Or this could have also happened to somebody that you dated, or your spouse, or somebody that you with, or something. And this is what happened to them. Or they're saying that your ancestors did this to them. Their ancestors did this to you. Okay, when you was little. So they want you to feel the way that they feel, or something like this. Okay. So this could be somebody that they called the devil, or something like this. Okay. Okay, but the whole time this people is doing this to them, this person been doing this to you. So we got temperance. So we got the devil is in the upright, and we got temperance in the reverse, because somebody stole something from this temperance angel, or something like this. Okay, or that's what they're trying to do. All right. The devil could just be who let these, something about stealing something here. Okay. Or like I said, somebody stole your juju or stole your juice, okay? And because I kept on seeing a lot of things in my feed about, man, she left you because a good woman about to leave you, a good woman about to leave you, a good woman about to leave you. It's just like all this shit, when I woke up, this was all was in my feed. It was almost like the abuse comes from standing in my masculine energy. But they're trying to make it seem like a girl, oh, you about to get the girl everybody wanted. I'm still the girl that I want. And I know that I'm the girl everybody wanted, but somebody stole something. They stole something, finances or something. And so, yes, whatever. But again, you can't be serious that it's authentic. People gonna do what they want to do. I'm not nobody that hold on to people. People gonna do what they want to do, but you just know it's not authentic. It just know that. All right. And I'm telling you, these are people that think that they already identified what God is. And they got in positions where they could play God in people's lives secretly for so long that they think that that's it, that they're the end all, and they're making these decisions or whatever. All right. So somebody stole from the temperance angel, maybe the devil. Okay. Maybe somebody's acting like, oh, I ain't worried. I keep hearing that song that they stole from you because they made everybody dehumanize or think that you ain't it while they were stealing it, or after or before they stole it. Okay. Yeah. And so something is going up to the upper realms here. Okay. Somebody could have stole your shit and moved to a colder climate, to Canada or something like this. Alaska, Washington, like upper states. And now there's something going towards whatever this is. Okay. Because, you know, there's a standoff here or something like this. All right. Yeah. Because that's not right. Because people know that you've been balancing shit out, or I've been balancing shit out since a child. That's somebody's harvest. Like, okay, somebody could have stole your heart. I'm hearing harvest moon. I don't know nothing about harvest and moons and crescent moon. I don't know nothing about that shit. I'm not trying to look, okay? And somebody could say, well, that's the problem. No, that's going to be your problem because you was doing too much, okay? And so somebody would have been balancing this shit out since they was a little kid. How did they end up in the reverse now? Without nothing. So this is something it's like a stigma or something. It's nothing you could just talk away or something like this. Yeah, because somebody was listening to a high priestess in reverse. Okay. And we got the high priestess in reverse with the moon at her feet. Let's see if she got 12 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, there's just 9 strings of pearls. She got some chopsticks on her head. Somebody could like chopstick, or this could be, oh, this is this person. Somebody could be housing. Okay, you could have a clone, and this clone is housed in a different body so they can come towards you or get close to you. It don't look like you no more. They did something like put one of them little worms in the head so this person could try out another body or something like this. I don't know. Okay. But this person is in reverse here. I don't know why. I keep hearing the last song. These songs or these people, or I got to make the song. I'm just thinking that these are some Asians with a last name, and I don't know what they are. Maybe even the one Gene Hackman woman wife could be a song. It's something about these people. I don't know if these are conduits of something as well, good or bad. But this person is in reverse because they couldn't take you or me out, or they couldn't take somebody out. Now, somebody could love you and they don't want to take you out, all right? Or they just can't. And then this undefeated, whatever this is going to make you have to move into another position or something. And somebody could be trying to stop that, okay? Maybe people thought you was not going to make it here. Because it's like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know why. But listen to your heart. You know what I'm saying? Before I tell you goodbye. So 9 of Swords energy here, okay? This could also be lovers of thyself. So yourself could love you or love yourself. Yourself could love yourself, or one of your clones could love you so much, they will change themselves to not look like you, to be with you. But I don't know if that's a trick of the devil, because I don't know what happens to these people that become lovers of themselves and gave up on God, or these men that became lovers of their own inventions or robots or clones or neurochip people or weapons of mass destruction than what God created to keep balance, or the thermostat of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Because you could still have what you having, but why you fucking with my thermostat that I've been using on this earth for thousands and thousands of years, right? But it's like almost like or my wheel of fortune, because now the wheel of fortune is supposed to be stepping off the grid after everybody else got their feel, and this person is supposed to get off and get their feel, and there's nothing left. It's something like this, okay? All right, so we got the Ace of Pentacles though. Okay, somebody's crying because you're gonna get an Ace of Pentacles, star energy here, because something very unjust happened here. This could also be Queen of Pentacles. This was not a good mother, but you could have been a better mother than your mother, or so you tried to be, or something like this, okay? Or again, you're not somebody's mother, or to find out that none of these children was actually yours, okay? People could be looking at this as inhumane if this happened, forced surrogacy or something like in America. People could be seeing something like this here, because somebody could be looking at how this person ain't even taking care of her child or something like this. But like, okay, maybe your body feels or senses you are responsible because this child is under your roof, but maybe you waking up from consciousness and you realizing, oh, I'm not being mean to this child. I'm gonna still do my responsibility, but are my children out there? Should I be looking for my children? Like, what the fuck is this? It's something like this. Yeah, because we got the World card in the reverse as a child. They're trying to use a child, or even use your womb with a child, but somebody is in reverse here. Like, it's not, something is not working here. So somebody was really slick with it. They like, and they might have to stop some type of abuse here. Okay. Somebody was really slick with it. Like, yeah, it's about to be hard without you. I got everything I need. So this is somebody that refuses to take accountability, refuses to apologize, refuses to even let you know what the fuck. This is beyond your reach. This is like our government and NASA sitting here watching somebody that don't have the capabilities of their own to protect themselves from something, and because they're making a lot of money, they're allowing alien form that you don't know if this thing gonna go in there and rip this person's head off in the middle of the night. And this is a very valuable conduit or something. God told us so at one point in time, but you playing around with somebody's life or something like this. A defenseless person, like putting a taking a turkey leg or something and throwing it in the damn Jurassic Park cage. Somebody is playing with somebody's life like this, okay? And they're amazed that you're not panicking or whatever like this, but it's who wants to do, who the fuck are you? Stop whatever the fuck you doing and stop playing with me, okay? Yeah, somebody's just dangling somebody there, okay? This also could be a man here that was more worried about like fashion and something like this, or looking better than their woman, right? So they got somebody that look as good as you, but the people don't show this person the love like they showed you. And so it's not organic. And so they could have went for the superficial something here and fucked everything up. Okay. And there could be a Knight of Cups coming in here to do something. While that person is caught up, a Knight of Cups could be coming in with an offering. This could be a younger man here. All right. And then we have, this is the truth here, or could have in the past, or about to be. past, present, or future. I feel like somebody knows this too. But they know that whatever condition somebody is in, you're not in the condition to be dating anyone right now. You know, it'll be that same thing. Like, oh, I don't have anything to wear. I don't have anything. It's no use. Somebody could also be trying to lure these people in to finish off any masculine energies that would be knowing that this person has moved on, but you haven't moved on. That's what I said about these people talking about, oh, somebody done left. Or everybody else laughing because they know that they left, or you lost your hair or air. But you don't know because a vassal is still sitting in front of you. That's what I'm saying about these people. They low down. They do low down things or something. The way they do shit is low down. It's like a mother having to get babysitters for her children or something like this. And at first, she making sure she check all the boxes, make sure she get all these all pairs or whatever this is to come in, and being very diligent. But, you know, they have to get back to work or something like this, or they're going to get fired. And so they start slacking. You know, as these nannies come in and leave and stuff, they start slacking on the question they ask or something like this. They're not doing their full due diligence, or like somebody will find out the child ain't theirs and then slowly start pulling away or stop buying for or stop coming by to see, or, you know, something like this. Okay. Also, somebody's definitely trying to tweak something in time to take you out of your own story or take God out of the world. It's some weird like this. But I feel like something else is I'm hearing, if I can turn back time. I think that's what that song say. All right, I kept hearing that last night. But God, so somebody is trying to tweak something, and somebody got caught, man. Somebody got caught. Like somebody is getting caught right now trying to tweak something. With that portal, I feel like somebody was trying to get people to sleep with each other last night, but you was gonna, it was two things. And whether you could just figure out which one. Okay? So some people that was getting it on during this portal or whatever they said was opened up yesterday got the Milky Way. Because if these people like set this up like, yeah, we're going to tell everybody but the Son of God and we're going to jump into the Milky Way. This could also be the energy of Ptah and whoever the dude is that took over and took those people into that gateway or something. This could be something like that as well. Okay? But all I know is I keep on getting visions of somebody jumping into something and you ain't got to worry about shit no more, because this, if they try to do this twice and they doing it 3 times and these people is fake and stuff like this to somebody and wasted somebody's time and took all they it's just not, all I know is it's not about to end the way that you think it is. Okay? All right? Because I feel like somebody is about to get a victory before that happens, because somebody was sleeping around with somebody on a job or something like this, taking your information or your energy or something like this and bringing it towards this person. And so something cannot be contained. I'm hearing somebody can't control somebody. Okay? Or that's what they just saying. They're trying to make it like they could blame some stuff on you or something. Like Sekhmet was running through here doing this. Somebody could be saying, oh, I can't control you. I can't stop you. But we don't know if this is true. It could be another bitch doing this. A whole bunch of these black cats doing this. Or something like this. Okay? That's also wearing somebody's suit. Yeah, not so fast. I told you, I don't feel like it's something that's shady about this. Somebody trying to put crimes on you or some crimes on me or you or something like this. Okay? All right? And then somebody else is not rejecting someone, but whoever this is that was putting on this show, other people are coming. So maybe this was 2 guys that was doing this to a Queen of Wands in reverse, or to make a Queen of Wands in reverse. And this person say, I'm not doing this shit no more. I see what you trying to do. And then this person like, oh, well. And now this person got all kind of people in there watching whatever the fuck this is. Could be your story. That could be what the story thing is about. Like only these 2 people were watching the story. Your man went into a secret society, was watching it with somebody that was already in the society. Okay? That got their ulterior motives or whatever, why they doing whatever they're doing. And then nobody was showing up though before. And now people are showing up. Now, I don't know. Maybe this person They're not rejecting you, but okay, maybe they ruined your reputation as a Queen of Wands in reverse. They could have ruined your reputation, and now this person like, I'm done there, and then this person's like, nah, we got to take this on the road or something. I mean, this could be some shit like this, y'all. I'm telling you, and whoever this is, they is not going to be able to recover from whatever this is. They was better off trying to invite people in, and they didn't have nothing. I don't know what this is, because somebody cannot. They're not going to recover from this. Okay. That they also sent down these attacks from the north to attack somebody or something like this. Okay? And that could be why those Eight of Wands is going right back up there. Yeah, because somebody like, oh, I waited for you, but they knew that they wasn't communicating with you. They was communicating with that snake. This is the prick. The King of Cups here. Okay? This could be a King of Cups that, yeah, not so fast. You're not the King of Cups. Somebody telling this little prick that they not the King of Cups. Somebody, the Sun is the King of Cups, or the Sun is the person in the thing. Okay? Or they're trying to say that this, yeah, but they stole some. Okay, or trying to say that your man or somebody that was battling against you secretly is the Sun and it ain't me. Okay? Or you. But somebody saying, yeah, you stole it. And this is heartbreaking that somebody stole your light and ran or something like this. But again, we got the Five of Swords. Not so fast, motherfucker. So they could be trying to like stop people from going into Canada because somebody, and now they could be sending your feather to jail, your father or the person that you look most like in this form. Because remember I told you I got pictures of like celebrities that I look like and stuff like this. But, you know, I don't have that many pictures of my dad or whatever like this. But whoever they trying to put into something or let as the scapegoat, I seen somebody that looked like they could be my brother, or they could look like something like a splice or something like this. I really don't think so, but that could be what they're doing. Okay, an orchestrated event. Okay, but it's really a celebrity feather. It's like a king of pop, a king of rock, somebody. Okay, something else is deeper here, and somebody is putting on, like, they're holding up a barrier because somebody is hiding something. It just seems like it. And I feel like the Sun knows, or I know, and I haven't said anything. And then look, cause I was hearing, I see the person that had the Georgia place, it said DE or DA, and then I seen 10 after that. That was just two numbers, like one number in the license plates. And I was thinking like, oh, who? And I said, somebody got some twins that's 10 that's in Georgia, but somebody could have killed these twins or killed these people or something like this. Okay. Or again, if somebody stopped your growth at 10 years old, and this person was always 10 years old, and this is like a group of people that traffic these children around, they stay 10 years old, but they grow up, they more mature than other kids and stuff like this, and maybe they use these as sex. I don't know what they do. Or again, sex can be for knowledge. These could be these SAA people that they can't get enough of sucking on other people's brain power or your Akashic records and using it. So these could be even ghost writers or something like this. They give people stories, and then that's what they're going to use to make movies, like low B-level movies and shit like this for the next 20 years or 30 years. You understand? So they want to knock off the big, like, Hollywood and just make it like wood, or make it like something else. Okay, I don't know, but Two of Cups, somebody could have sacrificed some twins or something here, or there was two people that was 10 years old or something like this. Okay, I don't know. All right, because whoever this was sitting haughty or lofty, they had a higher view than the Most High, what they thought. Damn, my car just flew in the trash. That person might be going in the trash, or that might be the person that's in the landfill. I don't know, because that just slid down into my garbage bag. That's a jewel bag, a grocery store bag hanging on my stick here, and it slid. It's only a little tiny little slit opening right there, and it fell in there. I don't know how that just happened. Okay, but somebody could have been laughing at you sleeping on the floor, or not having proper sleeping quarters or something like this. But this person is being honored higher than somebody or something like this. And this Queen of Cups is going down. I'm telling you, this person have put semen on stuff. This Queen of Cups, this Mommy Watson energy, this person, they trying to act nice or something like this, they going down. Whoever, this is like a Olivia Pope, like a wicked Olivia Pope though. Like somebody just started dealing with like a higher up master, a president or something like this, like within the past couple years. Like somebody dropped the ball on me and picked that up. But this was her plan the whole time. And this person probably ain't even alive no more. And alive just mean that you're not making your own decisions for your life and your surroundings. In some of these cases, somebody has unplugged you from your original server or your original power or your gas lighting or your, not like gas like gas lit, but your natural gases, your natural abilities, because they want to use them or use you or be in charge with everything that has something to do with you. Like, now we the cotton. It's just basically like that. Or they are. They are. So, you know. Anyways, I'll be back.